How do you really choose the type of business that you want to do if you are multi-talented, multi-skilled, and you have multiple ideas? You need to do the reason why you're going into business is because you want to make money. It's not because you just want to keep talking, and no money's made. There are some people that say, "Oh, I hit a ceiling. I'm no longer making as much," and then they start thinking all supernatural stuff. No, nobody has done anything to you. How do you really choose the type of business that you want to do if you are multi-talented, multi-skilled, and you have multiple ideas? You need to do the calculations backwards and look at the market. Okay. All right. So you are good at X, Y, Z, but really, look, the reason why you're going into business is because you want to make money. It's not because you just want to keep talking, and no money's made. Because if you start a business and it doesn't pay you, you are going to give up at some point. At some point, you need the money to fuel the passion. Get this right. So you've got to do the numbers, and the numbers should be simple. These are the top 10 ideas that I have, or top 10 things I'm very passionate about. The first question you should ask yourself is, which of these markets has got business today, as in a market today, it's got customers today, and it's going to keep growing over time? Simple. Because then you're always going to be in business. Right? If it's really business you're doing and it's not you need to do this analysis. That everything that I am very good at and I'm passionate about, which of them has got ready market today and is a growing industry that I can keep making money. So really make this analysis. If you can't make that analysis and everything you're looking at is short-lived, because that's why you see somebody today, they start selling power banks today, right? And they go around all their friends, they've sold it all because they are not really doing business. They find themselves in a very tight corner and they need some money and they found an opportunity to sell power banks and they're just selling power banks. So at a point, they sell it to all their friends and every follower they have on their WhatsApp and they stop selling it. Why? Because people are not buying it anymore. They've gone around. Some people even do it at church, right? They do it to all their friends and then they go to church. Charlie, I have this power bank I'm selling. Next month, you see them, they are selling, African cloth. The next minute, they are selling sardines. They are not really doing business. They haven't really thought about the market size and they haven't thought about the growing industry in that business. Okay. So it does not become a business in the end. So think about it and define the aspect of you that has the market and people are going to pay for over time, long time. And the reason why every business you're doing, your cash flow needs to grow over time and it needs to have a big market over time is because I've got to really understand this as I'm growing, that as you grow, you need more money. I'm sorry. Like the older you get, the more money you realize that you need over time. So if the market only gives you, let's say, 3K a month, like that's all, you must stay out. That's all you can get. You find that at age 20, it makes sense. 3K, awesome. Age 30, you're beginning to think, well, hold on, that 30K is not going to work. At age 60, you're already relying on your kids. Because that 3K can no longer buy the things that it used to buy when you were 20. So exponential growth, that's what you need in any business that you're doing. The growth must be exponential. That's why there are some people that say, oh, I hit a ceiling. I'm no longer making as much. And then they start thinking all supernatural stuff. Maybe it must be, somebody that has done something. No, nobody has done anything to you. When I first positioned my pharmacy in Lakeside, within that locality, there were about only 4 pharmacies. Within a year, I was able to open the next pharmacy. Very quickly, more pharmacies came in the first pharmacy area. So now it shrunk how much money I can make. I can already see it. If I keep that pharmacy for the next 10 years, I will not make any money. And that's not because somebody has done anything. It's just analytical. It's just really understanding the market and understanding what is happening. That what really happens is that market grow, market shrink. But you need something people are looking for right now. It has a market and it's going to keep growing over time. And if you can't do that, then the best thing for you to do is take the market that is available and take the growth you have. And when you get to a level, create another business, right? So you just keep growing with other businesses.
Okay.
Yeah.